Hello Capricorn, welcome to your September of 2019 astrology and tarot reading. My name is Jai Gobind. This is your channel for grace. Thank you so much for being here, for watching, for subscribing, hitting the notification bell, and also for giving this video a thumbs up. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments. But let's get started. So we'll be going over 7 major astrological events that are happening this month of September and how they're actually happening for you in your houses in your chart. And this is especially if you are a Cancer rising and or Cancer sun sign. So if you have a different rising sign, definitely go watch that sign's video, because that astrology might resonate a lot more with you than your actual sun sign. After this astrology, we will do a tarot reading for Capricorn, rising, sun, moon, and also Venus. So we'll start with the very first event that's happening, which is the 1st of September, and it is the sun conjuncting Mars in Virgo. It's a very strong drive, and for you, this is happening in your 9th house of spirituality. Wow, that's really cool. You're going to feel a drive to figure spiritual stuff out or to dive into more spirituality. On the 3rd, Mercury comes into this equation and adds a lot of mental clarity to it. You're going to know exactly what you want, how you want to do it, how you're going to get organized, and it has to do with your spirituality, your spiritual path, which is really powerful for you. The full moon in Pisces is happening in your 3rd house of communication. The full moon is a very emotional moon. It's very loving, it's very compassionate, it's very, very sensitive. You might be a little bit sensitive in your ability to communicate, but this is actually, happening in your 3rd house, which opposes your 9th house of spirituality. So find ways to communicate about what it is that you've discovered in a spiritual sense about your life on this day. I will be going into more detail for this all the new moons and full moons. So look out for those videos to get more of an idea of what's happening exactly on that day and how powerful it is, because this specific day is really powerful. But and also I did do the September 2019 astrological forecast video, so watch that to get more in-depth details about these transits. But yeah, that's going to be a very powerful activation of your communication skills. And because Pisces does naturally rule the 12th house, which is the subconscious mind and bliss, you're going to feel this pull to go deeper. It's going to be really beautiful to go deeper into the subconscious mind, which helps to bring up more of that. You need to connect to that Neptunian energy in order to dive deep into spirituality. The 9 hours after the full moon, Mercury and Venus are the first 2 planets to move into Libra, and they conjunct at 0 degrees of Libra, and that will be in your 10th house of career. So, there might be, there's a lot happening in this house. A lot of events are happening in this house for you, the 10th house of career. So think about why is it that right now for you this spiritual aspect is showing up? Are you aligning with those two? Are you aligning your career with your spiritual path? Or are they 2 separate paths that are going on? How can you merge them? How can you bring those 2 together? That might be something that you want to ask yourself this month with these 2 transits. This Venus-Mercury conjunction also is opposing Chiron, and it's opposing it in your 10th house of the home. Oppositions feel a little uncomfortable. Chiron brings up wounds for us to heal. And the wounds that it's asking us to heal are the wounds of us feeling like we're not good enough. So think about, in your career, where do you feel like you're not good enough? And also, where in your life do you feel like you're not able to communicate clearly? The moon will conjunct Uranus in your 5th house of creativity, and it will quincunx Mercury in your 10th house of career. The moon is asking us to feel, and Mercury asks us to think, right? Those are the 2 major things that the moon and Mercury, the moon is emotions, Mercury is the mind. So Uranus comes in and says, hey, let's spice it up a little bit. Let's think outside the box. Let's think differently. Let's feel differently. Let's find new ways to figure this stuff out. New ways for you specifically, Capricorn, to activate your creative energy and then take it out into your career life. It's going to be a powerful day. Saturn goes direct in your first house of self-identity. This is go time. This is ambition. This is self-discipline. This is determination. You're going to love this day. You're going to love that day. That's happening on the 18th. It's like full speed ahead. Let's do this. I'm a Capricorn. I was made for this shit, you know? But it will oppose, Saturn will oppose the moon in Cancer in your 7th house of relationships. And on that day, everybody's going to feel this like pull towards going into depression or dealing with, you know, the things that haven't gotten resolved yet. Feeling like you're, you know, like you want to give up because there's too many freaking obstacles in the way. But the truth is that the obstacles are there because we need to get through them. So get through them. There's no one better that can do this but you. You are like, you know, you're the goat that finds his or her goal and just starts walking towards it, and nothing can stop it. So very powerful energy for you this month. The next day on the 23rd, we move into the fall equinox. The sun moves into Libra. The energy starts to shift a lot, very intensely, from Virgo into Libra, which is more about, you know, relationships and community. But this is an inner journey of going within and figuring out what is left for me to let go, what is left for me to release, what is left for me to move on from. And we end the month with a new moon in Libra in your 10th house of career. Like I said, a lot going on in your 10th house of career this month. Just be on the lookout for the little intuitive hits that you get about what to do next when it comes to your career. But the new moon will be an opportunity for you to set intentions, and again, regarding your career. So powerful month for you guys. I'm excited to see what you guys think and what comes up for you this month. So definitely let me know in the comments. We're going to do a little reading for you guys. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Thank you, spirit guides, angels, teachers, for being here with us today. Thank you for your assistance in relaying these messages. Thank you for clearing the energy of the cards, and also for clearing my energy so I can be that open channel of wisdom, grace, and intuition to flow through to you guys. Let's shuffle some cards. Whoa, that one really wanted to come out. It is the Faith card. What is the challenge for Capricorn for this month of September? The Judgment card. Okay. Overall theme for Capricorn. What's the overall theme? Ace of Wands, very cool, and the wisdom from the ancestors. That one definitely wanted to come out. Two of Wands. Wow. That's actually really cool. We're also going to pull an animal card. What animal will guide Capricorn for this month of September? It's a powerful month of September. Okay, the Vulture. Somebody else got the Vulture. I think it might have been Aries. Aries might have gotten the Vulture card. Let me just verify one card before I get into the reading. Because it's very interesting to get the one and the two, the Ace and the Two of Wands right next to each other. All right. So we begin your reading with the Faith card, which is also, I think, the Hermit. And it really is about having faith. It really is about trusting. It really is about, you know, letting the universe really guide you, and you kind of stepping out of your own way and being like, okay, I'm going to move forward. I'm going to trust my intuition, and things are going to start moving forward because I have faith that it will. The challenge is the Judgment card. So what this tells me is try not try to not judge yourself so much, and try also not to judge others so much during this month. I think there's going to be a lot happening for you when it comes to like career and home, and also your creative abilities, like waking up. So think about how you can better use your mental energy to help you, like the faith card says, move in the correct direction, especially when it comes to your thoughts, because thoughts create our reality. And when we're in that judgment space, we're not creating very, very wisely, I guess you could say. And the faith card or the hermit card is a very wise energy. So be wise this month. Step into that space. The Ace of Wands is a new, spiritual awakening. Like I mentioned in the beginning, you start with this intense drive to figure out spirituality and where you're at with that, and more discovery in that realm. So something is activating for you this month really, really intensely. And the Two of Wands is a balance between science and creativity. Wow. So you're likely forming a partnership with a compassionate and generous person. Or this could be you balancing your own self between that science and creativity. And to me, what I'm seeing in this card is the balance between the spiritual path and the career path, which is what I mentioned in the beginning of the video. So think about those things. Whatever needs to get taken care of will get taken care of, because the vulture is here. The vulture cleans up your messes. It cleans up messes in general. Vultures come in and they take care of the leftovers. So you don't have to worry about it. All you have to do is do the work, step into faith, focus on being not so hard on yourself, not so hard on others. Pay attention to what your mental body is doing. Look for that awakening, that spiritual awakening, and learn how to balance the two. Learn how to balance your life between spirituality and career. You may even be able to merge the two together. So I hope that this reading resonated with you, Capricorn. Thank you so much for watching. And I will see you next month for your October of 2019 astrology and tarot. Satnam.